All here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use this website called PlayPosit for flipping your classroom. I found it's a great way that if you do decide to go with a flipped lesson or a flipped model, to really keep your students accountable and also to get immediate feedback on what they're understanding or having problems with in a lesson. So the first thing you're going to want to do if you're creating, they call them bulbs or a video lesson, is obviously to log in. There's a Google sign-in button, so you're going to select your school account, get logged in, and we're going to want to create a bulb. So first things, you want to make sure that you have a classroom you could actually put that bulb in. It's easy to create classes, pretty straightforward. You'll see all your classes down here. You can see I created an Ed Tech Day presentation class to house this video. So let's say we want to make one of these video lessons. First thing we're going to do is go to Design, and we need to have a video in mind that we're going to use. You have two options here. You can either create a webcast or a video of you yourself teaching, which Darren or myself would, I'm sure, be happy to help you with if you're not sure how to get started creating a video lesson or your own screencast. Pretty simple. Or if you found a very good video online that you'd like to kind of use, you can do that as well. So all you need is the URL of any YouTube video, your own or somebody else's. You're going to copy that, paste that right into the video URL, hit continue, and now we need to describe the lesson. So I'm just going to call this mitosis learning objective. It's going to make you fill this out, so we'll say students will be able to describe the steps of mitosis. Make sure your labels are correct. And then you can decide down here if you want students to be able to rewind during the questions. If you do want them to go back and be able to search for an answer, you check that. If you don't want them to be able to go back, you leave it off. It's up to you, your preference. And then you just start building. Oops, I guess I need to fill out a subtopic, so we'll go with biology. All right, begin building. So now you'll see a screen like this. The video will begin playing. And mitosis, or excuse me, what am I saying? So now you'll begin building, and you can begin adding your questions. All you're going to do is play until you get a spot in the video you want to add a question. So let's say right away I want to add an intro question. I hit add question. You can use, there's multiple choice for your response, and then there's some of these other things like skip a segment, fill in the blank, taking a class poll. Those you'll not get unless you have an advanced a subscription to the service that costs like $95 a year, I believe. But even if you don't pay that, the free version comes with all this stuff: multiple choice, free response, reflective pause. You can still get a lot out of this app without actually paying the $95 a year. So let's say we want to have a multiple choice question right away. We'll add a multiple choice question. We'll name it and we'll say, are you ready to learn? Yes. No. Pick me. So we'll have that. We'll make sure that's checked and that's the right answer. If we wanted to add answers, we could say maybe, I'm not sure how many it allows you to do. Maybe randomized order, so if somebody else is looking on, they can't see the correct answer or correct order answer. And then we'll save it right there.
Have you ever looked down at your leg or your arm to find some cut? You have no idea where it came from.
So at each spot in the video where you want to place a question, let's say it's here, we can add another question. Or we can crop video, we can shorten the ends of the video if we don't want the students to have to watch the whole thing. But whenever you're done finishing your build and you've added all your questions throughout the video that you want, you can even preview it to make sure it's good, then you'll hit finish build. And then we can assign it right to a class. So for right now, let's say I want to assign this video I just made to the Ed Tech Day presentation. I'll assign it to that class. Let's say that I want the due date to be this Friday, and close, and it'll be due. And now the students will we'll have that show up in their class when they go to take it, and then they can do that video bulb. So what we'll do is after we do this video, after you've watched this video, I'll allow you time to, or I'll give you some time to practice with it. Maybe find a YouTube video and practice with it to make your own flipped lesson. Unless you maybe have some videos that you could upload to YouTube or are on YouTube already. I'll have time for questions. You can ask me how to make screencasts or just practice making some PlayPosit flipped lessons. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.